Welcome back to Rashley's BBQ. Today we're going to be doing a short video on how to trim a brisket for backyard barbecue. This is not going to be a competition trim. Competition trim, they square it up real nice, and we're not worried about all that appearance. We just want to get rid of some of this hard fat pieces that are hanging off like this. Trim the fat cap down a little bit. Not worried about exactly how thick, but we want to trim it down some. So the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this piece hanging off the side here. It's mostly fat, hard fat. This chunk of hard fat right here, we're going to go ahead and trim down into that the best we can. Get rid of some of that. This hard fat does not render out when you cook, so just get rid of it. But I did. All right, there's a little bit more. There's a vein of fat that runs between the flat and the point. Right through here, goes down under the flat. But we're not going to try to take all of that out. So that's it on this side. This brisket was trimmed up pretty nice to begin with. Let's flip it over and get some of that fat cap off. You can see a real thick chunk of hard fat right here. We're going to get rid of most of that. A little bit more right here. Kind of square it up a little. Anything you have real thin and sticking out is just going to burn and get dry anyway. You can kind of take your finger and feel how deep the fat is. This along the edge is only about 1/4 of an inch thick, but there's a piece right here that's pretty thick. We'll just go ahead and kind of fillet it off of it. Keep in mind when you're going to trim your brisket that the colder the meat, the colder the fat, the easier it is to cut and trim. Got down in the meat a little bit there, but that's all right. That's pretty good right there. We got most of the hard fat off, a little bit more right here. And the fat cap's not too thick. That's it for a backyard cook. That's about all the trimming that I do. Well, we hope that helped you a little bit. It's not that big a deal. You trim it the way you want it. Fat on bottom, don't worry. You can take it off after you slice the brisket. You can take that little strip of fat off the bottom. Not a big deal. Your bark and your appearance is going to come on the other side of the meat. All right, thanks guys. Hope you all join us again here on Rashley's BBQ. Y'all have a great day, and until we meet again later on down the road, we say adios.